Local breaking news alert you'll only see on News4JAX. A huge shift in policy when it comes to local families is in the works.
Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry wants paid leave for parents bringing home a new baby or adopting a child. And it's not just for moms either, but dads as well.
Mayor Curry and his wife Molly sat down with Joy Purdy for an exclusive interview to talk about his vision to ease the financial burden for every city employee.
Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry and his wife Molly both told me about their excitement for this proposal. We sat down in the mayor's office and it felt like listening to a team explaining why such an idea would work. The mayor detailing the logistics of the proposal and Molly really opening up about how she and their family benefited from the provision when she was a working mom in the private sector. So right now, Jacksonville's female city employees use their own sick leave and vacation time for maternity leave. The mayor says he'll be offering 6 weeks of paid leave, paid parental leave, following the birth or adoption of a child to all mothers and fathers who work for the city of Jacksonville. That includes city employees, police, fire, and independent agencies. Now, the guys are going to say, well, what about us? Have you thought about the men, or is this just for...
Well, we're starting here, and we're setting an example, starting a conversation. Since I've been in office, I've used my role as mayor of Jacksonville to do things that I would like to see the private sector follow. And many companies are already doing this, so I hope by demonstrating our leadership in this role as a city that others will follow. And just the idea of families not having to worry about the financial stress of getting back to work when they've got a newborn at home is important.
Now, where did that idea come from?
Well, we've lived it as parents. Molly, if you want to...
Yeah, when I was with PricewaterhouseCoopers, had two of my kids while I was working, and both of them, they offered 6 weeks of paid leave, and it was great. It's something that was very valuable to both of us, for me to be able to stay home with the kid, with the baby, for 6 weeks afterwards and not have to rush right back to work or take, time off or have to not get paid. So it was great for us and for our family.
Again, this proposal for all city employees includes 6 weeks of paid leave for moms and dads following the birth or adoption of a child.
A local breaking news alert we first told you about in our last hour of the morning show. Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry came to News4JAX first to announce his plan to change parental leave policies in a big way.
He's pushing for 6 weeks of paid parental leave for both moms and dads. That includes adoptive parents. The mayor and his wife Molly sat down exclusively with Joy Purdy to talk about the plan and why he says his helping local families won't cost taxpayers a penny.
It's a growing trend in cities nationwide. According to the National Partnership for Women and Families, since the year 2015, 7 Florida municipalities have joined the growing number nationwide that are providing paid time off for both parents who bring home a new child. Now, Jacksonville's mayor hopes to add the River City to that list.
So I'm going to be offering all city employees, police, fire, independent agencies, and people that work for the city of Jacksonville, moms, 6 weeks of paid maternity leave.
Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry, sitting with his wife Molly, told me he looks forward to negotiating this idea with city union members, an idea not just for mothers, but fathers too. Right now, city workers in Jacksonville use their own sick leave and vacation time. He says his proposal benefits all families about to bring home a newborn or adopt a child.
I think it's great. It's something that I believe every employer should offer. As a mom of 2 kids, our third kid, I wasn't working. So as a mom of 2 kids, it was valuable to me. I couldn't imagine not being able to stay home for 6 weeks with my babies after having them.
During my interview with the Currys, I asked the mayor if he had a plan to also pay fathers while on leave, and shortly afterward, his office confirmed dads would receive the same paid benefit. All of it, the mayor says, is actually already paid for, explaining that his plan won't require any additional taxpayer money.
Right now, under current federal law, folks get time off, right, and they take leave. So this will simply accrue in their leave, and if they haven't used it, they'll get paid out when they leave. So this is a part of the city's budget.
So it's nothing, there's no extra here. You don't have to talk about any kind of tax or anything. That's right. The first thing people are going to think is, wait a minute.
No additional tax, no. This is just something that we're doing for families.
As the parents of 3 kids, the Currys want city employees to know they are putting families first.
We've lived it. Molly and I have lived it. And we just want to make sure that you're home, taking care of your newborn or a child that you've adopted without worrying about the financial stress.
Yeah, and whether it be your first baby or your third or fourth baby, I think each one needs the special attention of the mom being home with the baby right after they're born, and just having that bonding time and that time to just be a mom, you know, and not have to worry about work for a couple weeks. So it's a great opportunity.
The mayor tells me collective bargaining with union members about his 6-week paid parental leave proposal would begin after October 1st, and then it would go before City Council. Joy Purdy, Channel 4, the local station.